Hello, everyone. I'm Lobby Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation, or for tonight, it's our new moon session. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hi, Gabriella. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hi, Vivi, iPhone, and Burke. Thanks for joining in here on Zoom. Also, hello, Julie, Beverly, Stacy, and Hakuso on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. And of course, if you are watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as all of you already know. Oh, hello, Sue. Thanks for saying hi on YouTube. And I hope everyone's been doing well. You know, it's always great to see you all, get to come and meditate together. And also, I hope you're all doing your homework. Right? Okay. The homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. It's also a great way to help you, quite literally, apply what you've learned in your daily life. And as you start to keep that balance with you, relaxation and awareness, when it comes time to meditate, you can go in much easier. It'll help you stay longer, find your peace a lot quicker. But always take that time to practice. Oh. Okay. A little question came up right away. I was asking, how can one meditate on the moon if it isn't visible? If it isn't a visible moon tonight? Well, remember that when we visualize the moon, you don't need to actually see the moon. As yes, of course, the new moon is the night where there's no moon or we can't see the moon. It's still there, of course. Uh, but it's more so a time for us to just remind ourselves and find some peace together. As today's motto for new moon is bring light to the darkest night. It's quite literally the darkest night of the month, but we bring that light from within to share with everyone. And hello, Andrew. Thanks for joining on Facebook. So, as you guys know, today is our new moon and really our gratitude night. It's something that I've been doing for a while already, and I hope that we can continue doing. We can do it once a month where we can come together, meditate for some peace. The peace, of course, for ourselves first. That way, when we have peace, we can share that good energy. And especially thinking to our relatives, our deceased friends, those who are now up in the heavens, and just sending them that good energy. As in Buddhism, we believe that when we do goodness and we think of them, it gives us an invisible connection to them, where they can connect and see us almost immediately, and they gain that good energy, which is what they use in the afterlife. So it's a way of keeping connected and also just sharing good positive energy anyway. And hello, Ana Maria. Thanks for joining in on YouTube. So since today, or at least it's, as you guys know, starting next month, I will change my schedule a little bit, where Monday will be like level 1 and level 2. Wednesday will be a wisdom talk. We'll have some meditation, but there'll be a wisdom talk also. It'll be more like level 3. And then Fridays will stay level 4. So just let you guys know that we'll be doing that. As this week and next week are the last week of the month, where we'll be asking you how much instruction would you like. Because starting next month, you'll know, oh, Monday is our relax, easy for newcomers. Wednesday is our learn both meditation and some wisdom talk. And then Friday, long silence for those who are ready for it. So as always, oh, hello, Pat. Thanks for joining in. Then, and Jade, thanks for joining in also on YouTube. So for today, how much instruction would you guys like for our new moon meditation today? Would you like level 1, as in you're brand new to meditation? Level 2, you kind of know what you're doing, but you like some more instruction? Level 3, a bit more moderate? Or level 4, long silence? So go ahead, let me know what you're voting so I can see. And okay, so right now we're at a couple of threes. Yes, go ahead, type in the chat, type into the comments. Even for those watching the recording on YouTube or Facebook or even Twitch, I go back and look at and add it into the next day. But of course, our next session is Friday, so that's level 4. So it'll go on to Monday for the final week we get to do this. Okay, I see a lot of 2s, lots of 3s. Oh, also, don't worry, I'll do something different. Instead of asking you what level, Because I plan to no longer use my green screen to actually have something behind me, but I need to move in first. But we'll have something interesting to show you guys, and then we can still vote on little things too. Okay, looks like with a tie, 2 and 3s from YouTube and here on Zoom. Okay, I'll wait for another few seconds for someone to break the tie. But as you all know, remember that these levels are not levels of difficulty. It's just how much you want me to speak. Because we know that as we meditate, in reality, each time you meditate, it's the same thing. It's the same level. It's up to you how well you're able to find your peace and find your balance. But because of that, some days are not the same. Some days, so easy, right? Some days, I need help. So that's why I'm here to share with you guys and let you guys decide. Hello, Ana Garika. Thanks for joining on Facebook. And hello, Freedom. Okay, so we have a tiebreaker. Or not really. He said 2.5. So we'll go with a 2.5 today. So, okay. Then I don't have a 2.5 button, but we'll just say 2. But so as we practice together, remember, take your time, take it easy. As today we want to share a lot of peace energy, first of course to ourselves and then to our relatives. So first, make sure you still do it just like before. Relax your body, relax your mind. Take it easy. Take your time. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. But before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. Allowing yourself to relax in this way is actually very important. It's a great foundation for our meditation. If we start off too strict, too strong, it's actually more difficult to let go. As we know, the steps of meditation are relaxation and awareness. Or you can also say, let it go and let it be. Relaxation is letting go. When you allow yourself to release and relax, you're not holding on to trying to look perfect. You're not trying to tense up or trying to be a certain way. Before we can let go internally or mentally, we need to let go physically. Not to hold on so tightly, not to tense up, not to force or push. This is why every time we meditate, I always emphasize relaxing your body and to allow yourself to take your time, adjust whenever you need to. Because if you're too tense, it's very difficult to move forward. We must first release, relax, feel comfortable. And this comfort doesn't need to be very comfortable, just comfortable enough. Like taking a break on a park bench. It might not be very comfortable, but it feels comfortable enough where you feel okay. So as long as you feel okay or more, that's great. But if you ever feel less than okay, still a little bit of discomfort, a little bit of ache or something like that, feel free to continue to adjust. It is okay to move in meditation. It's a common misunderstanding. Meditators tend to sit still, but no one's trying to sit still. If you try, you'll start to force, and then you'll feel tense and uncomfortable. Hundreds of years ago, they used to say, sit still, don't move. But why they said that is because people back then were much more laid back. They were already very relaxed. So when they heard sit still, don't move, they simply stayed still. But nowadays, we have kind of forgotten how to relax. So when we hear sit still, don't move, we end up tensing up, even though that's not one of the steps. So take your time. Allow yourself to release, relax, to find your perfect position. Once you feel at ease, you feel okay. Then we can move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. But it's a light focus, not too intense, not too intent. It's light and gentle. So as we practice, just have that gentle focus on your meditation object or image. It can be anything, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining. It's very natural and calming. Or you can think of a bright star, or whatever comes to mind that's easy and relaxing. Our meditation object is a way to help us focus, but focus relaxingly, not too intensely. Many times we feel like focus, at least the word focus, is too strong. It's like almost forceful focus. But the focus we want in meditation, we use the word awareness or consciousness. It's more light. You're aware of it, but you're not actively trying to get every single detail. Just simply observe, enjoy. As we practice, do your best to simply observe. Of course, there will be moments where you start to focus in extra. We can't help it. It's our human nature. And then, after focusing very intently, we start to wander, thinking of other things. Also, it's okay. It's the nature of the mind. So because we realize it's normal, don't beat yourself up about it. A wandering mind will happen, no matter how much practice you've done, no matter how much experience you have. I've been meditating for over 25 years. I still have a wandering mind here and there. But because of my experience and a lot of practice, I'm able to bring my mind back a lot quicker, a lot easier. So that's why as we practice, if you notice your mind's wandering, just gently bring it back. You don't need to be forceful. You don't need to be annoyed or frustrated with yourself. It's okay. Little by little, you'll find the way that works best for you to bring your mind back, to help it stay, to help your mind calm down and be still. As we use our meditation tools, the meditation object, or we call it visualization, is one common way to help our mind visualize that one thing, keeping our mind there. But some people are not visual. Maybe you like sounds. A mantra is also another wonderful tool. I personally like to use mantras along with the object. The mantra can be a word, a phrase, or a sound. Whatever works for you is fine. It's a way to help your mind slow down and come back. And it's okay to use both, using both the mantra and the object. It's also okay to not use either of them. For some of us, just simply having your mind centered and still feels comfortable. So remember that meditation is actually very flexible. It just seems rigid when you see a master sitting, because they sit so still. It's like you must have extreme focus and extreme discipline to be able to do it. When in reality, first, you need to relax. Allow your body to feel at ease. And then, a gentle awareness that keeps you just right and able to keep in that wonderful zone. And as you're able to stay in that zone for a longer period of time, that's when the focus increases, the discipline is grown. For now, let us practice gaining that balance, the balance of relaxation and awareness. This way, as you continue on in your practice, no matter how deep you're able to go in, remembering to keep that balance will help you go further and further. As my master explains, from beginner level to mastery level, you still need to do those two things. Have relaxation and awareness. As our master loves to say, think of it as if you're all in kindergarten. But once you pass kindergarten, you're a doctor. It's really that much, but it really is that little that we need to get through. Once we learn how to stop, everything flows in very quickly, very easily. But if we're still trying to make it stop, trying to do this, trying to do that, all that try is actually building up a wall, holding us back. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind, as we generate this positive energy. That way, later on, we can spread loving kindness to our deceased relatives. For now, just remember, relax your body, relax your mind. Take your time and allow yourself to experience And now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. And if you have a candle and you'd like to light it, you can light it now if you'd like. We like to light a candle as a symbol of peace and brightness that we can share to our loved ones. But for us all to visualize that candlelight, bright and beautiful, as if it's coming from our center, or the center of your object. This light is the light of peace, love, and compassion. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and out throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close or distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Te Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanjayan Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jinarakam Pantami Sapaso Sabaputtanupavena Sapatammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhagwan Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. As you can see, our digital altar of all of our loved ones as it shifts on, showing all of our loved ones who have passed. For the new moon, I like to have us gather and share good energy, because even though they might not be here on this world or here on this earth right now, we're still connected. We can still share that good energy with them, and they themselves can also share that energy back with us. So it's a great way for us to keep coming together, sharing that good energy. As long as I'm able to keep doing this, we'll continue to add more and more of our loved ones and be able to share to more and more people. So I thank you all for joining in and sharing the good energy together. First, of course, for yourselves and to our loved ones. So for today, I actually have a quote of wisdom for you all. For today, my master says it's called Time Doesn't Matter. Okay? He says, when you're in the right condition, happiness will follow. You will no longer care about the time and will be happy in the moment. What he's talking about here is when we have our mind set and calm, centered, it's the right condition. Happiness will follow. It will flow out of you. And when this happens, this is also why time flies when we're meditating. When we have that peace energy, that good energy, that time where just everything's just right. The balance is perfect. You can't help but just enjoy. So this is a nice quote just to remind us. Keep practicing. That peace will come. But the conditions need to be right. Relaxation and awareness. Not just one or the other. If you have just relaxation, you'll go to sleep. If you have just awareness, you won't feel comfortable. It'll be very difficult to find anything. So that's why we need both. That balance helps us find our peace and be able to keep it. And when we have that balance just right, we'll be able to generate that peace energy even outside of meditation. That's why I give you the homework. Have relaxation and awareness in everything you do. It's a way to help us practice finding our center or being more balanced throughout the day. That way, before you know it, you're able to keep that peaceful feeling with you throughout the day, no matter what you're going through. But of course, it's all practice. So I hope you all keep up your practice. Little by little, you'll definitely succeed. So now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions. So as I see a question on YouTube already, and of course if you're on Zoom, you can turn on your mic if you like. So first, let me say hello on Facebook. Hello Gunyan. Hello Bennett. Thanks for joining in. And okay, so, and hello Blue Dog. Thanks for joining in here on Zoom. Okay, so Hakuzo says, how hard was it for the Buddha to teach others? And how well was the original message received by others? Okay, So the first disciples for the Buddha were actually people who he actually went into monkhood together. They worked on trying to find that peace together. And back then, there was something called self mortification. It's where you quite literally hurt yourself, harming yourself, thinking that it's a way to find enlightenment and peace. The idea was our life is full of jelly beans. And let's say there's good beans and there's bad beans. So if you use up all the bad beans, what's left? The good ones, right? So that's the logic upon why they thought this. The problem is that's not how life works. It's an endless jar. And if we keep on just using up the bad ones, more bad ones somehow continue to be there. So what happened was what the Buddha did was he starved himself. Uh, that was his technique of trying to harm himself. And he went to the point where he only ate one sesame seed a day. And it was like, oh my goodness, very, very skinny. And he realized that if he stayed on this path, he would definitely die. So he took a step back, started to eat normally again, and actually some very wise words came up. He heard a musician teaching his student, if the string is too tight, it will snap. But if it's too loose, it won't play. It needs to be just right. He realized it's the middle way. It's not the extremes. Finding your path is right in the middle. So then that's where he was able to eventually reach enlightenment, attain enlightenment, and then he decided to go and teach the first five, which were the same five who he started off in that path together, because he knew that they were at the level that they would understand if he gave them the right little lesson. So when he shared the lesson with them all, they all enlightened, and they became the first monks in Buddhism. So, because of his power of insight, he was able to see who should he go to help first. And after he helped those first five ascetics, little by little, he started to share with wise people. He purposely went to wise people first. That way, they can understand and be able to click and get it. Because why this way? Because in the start of a philosophy, you need people who are able to follow you, to understand. Then little by little, he started to break it down into much simpler understandings to help people go, oh, this is how we use it in daily life. Like for myself, I don't like super deep Buddhism. One, because I don't entirely understand it. But instead, I like to use the very basic but also very applicable Buddhism, which is what we can do every day, like the five precepts, which are not to kill, not to steal, pretty much things that we should do which are moral, and they're not harming others, they're not harming yourself. It's a way of just kind of keeping harmony. And then the little things that for example, the lesson I always share with you guys about meditation, the four C's, remember? Believe it or not, that's actually a Buddhist teaching. It was originally not meant for meditation, but the original words were not the four C's. This is our master adjusting it. It used to be Chanta, Citta, Virya, Vimamsa. That's Pali. It's not going to be on the test. We don't have a test. But if we adjust it, pretty much comfort is pretty much telling us to be comfortable doing what we do, right? Then there's conscious, having our awareness on what we're doing, having that focus. And then we need consistency, right? Consistency to keep practicing that thing. And then Vimamsa is consider. That last one is to observe and see what works, what doesn't work, how you can continue to improve. Those four steps are literally how to become successful, how to do better, get better. So our master changed the words to make it simple, to help us understand this is how we can improve our meditation. But in reality, using those four steps actually helps us improve anything you want to improve. I've personally used those four steps to improve in how I do this online. Little by little, learning how to use these programs, how to stream, how to simulcast, what lighting, microphones, this and that, little by little, starting to adjust. So when it comes to teachings, it's always about taking that time to realize that we can't just throw it all out at once. It's too much. It's like if you went to a kindergartner and said, "Here's the encyclopedia, read it all." I can't read. It's like it's too much, right? So we always give it in bits and pieces to help you digest, understand, and then it makes sense. As the Buddha in Buddhism, truly in Buddhism, we don't see Buddha as a god. We see him as a great teacher, and that's why we praise and we're very thankful for him to share this wisdom with us all, which is not wisdom that he made up. It's wisdom it's the wisdom of the universe. Many wise people have attained the same wisdom from all over, and yeah, the Buddha just happened to be the one who had taught us. So yeah, thank you for your question. And of course, for those who ever want to have other questions and wonders and are shy to ask online in public like this, my QR code is here. You can contact me through email, text, etc. I have many different ways you guys can contact me. Okay. Oh, Vivi said she had a allergy come up during meditation. So I got out to take care of it. Very good. Restarting again, did not lose the contentment and Sabai. Very, very good. Yes. Yeah, allergy happens, sickness happens. Our human body will have ailments. All right. But yes, while that's happening, you can still do your best to find your calm, find that center. Very good. Also, just so you know, whenever we are sick or in pain or suffering in any way, believe it or not, that's the hardest time to meditate. It's the time that is even high-level meditators. They mentioned that when they were in extreme pain, suddenly that the brightness they had within disappeared. They weren't able to keep it up. It took extra effort to keep it, because that's why it's so important to have relaxation. When our body's at ease, able to be okay, we can go. All right. So yeah, very good. Always continue to adjust. Oh, and she says, sharing the offering of 10,000 to 10,000 monks in Thailand. Oh, sadhu. Very amazing. Okay. Oh, so Pat has a question. What are the 8 precepts? So in Buddhism, we have different sets of precepts. There's the 5 precepts, the 8 precepts, the 10 precepts, and then for monks, okay, so 5 precepts for regular people in general. 8 precepts are like those who want to train themselves, as well as nuns tend to do this. And then 10 precepts are for the novice monks, like the kid monks. And then for me, a regular monk or full-fledged monk, just a little bit more. We have 227. At least those are the written ones. But anyways, so to the 8 precepts. So it's the same 5 precepts as before. So not to kill, not to steal. Only the third one changes a bit from no sexual misconduct to chastity, to no sexual activity. So this is why it's more for purification. And then the 4th one is to not lie or use harsh speech. For the 5th precept is not to take intoxicants. Okay? So like drugs and alcohol. Then the 6th precept is it's pretty much to not take meals after midday. Quite literally fasting. And you'll wonder, what was the point of that? The fasting is actually one for health, but also so that we don't spend a lot of time looking for food. It's also why monks fast. It's so that we'll have more time to practice. 7 is actually a mix of two things. One is not to use cosmetics, so like perfumes and pretty much not to try to make yourself look pretty or handsome on purpose, because if you do that, you're quite literally trying to attract the opposite sex. Can be not very conducive for your meditation. All right, and then the other half is not to view or partake in entertainment. It's mostly talking about romantic entertainment, because that tends to pull our mind out, making us unable to center as easily. So like I said, the 8 precepts are a way to help you practice to purify yourself. And then the 8th precept is to not sleep on a high mattress. The high mattress is more thinking about thickness. So it's not like if you have a 6-foot bed, you can't sleep on it. It's more the mattress not so thick. If the mattress is too thick, what happens is the mattress becomes a magnet. You can't get up. You'll want to keep sleeping. So that's the main reason. So that's why we tend to have like a thin mattress or just sleep on the floor or sleep on a simple mat. It's a way to help you kind of be able to get up because you're not comfortable enough to want to keep going. That's part of it. But it's mostly to just help us get away from laziness, to give us more time to practice. So that's why the 8 precepts tends to be people who go to the temple and want to practice more diligently, or especially now during the Vasa period, the Buddhist Lent is a 3 month period. Some people try to do the 8 precepts throughout the 3 months. Some people too much, so they do it maybe once a week. Still good. Practicing at any time is a good time to do it, because goodness is always goodness. You don't have to feel like, oh, I'm horrible. I was only able to do it for one day. That's great. You were able to do it for one day, because we're not all saints. We're not all monks. Even monks are working on it. Okay, I'm still working on it for sure. So do not be so hard on yourself. Every baby step forward is still a baby step forward. It's still moving forward. So we do what we can. We're always just trying to be better. It's not always so easy, depending on your situation, your environment, etc. So we do what we can, little by little. Okay? So those are the 8 precepts. Thank you for your question. Okay. Any other last minute questions before we go? As the time is a little bit over now, but as you guys know, for Fridays, starting next month, we'll have Fridays extend a little bit longer, so we have a longer meditation. Okay, then if no other questions, I'd like to give you all the blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. Oh, and one more thing. I forgot, next time we'll do new moon, it will be a Friday. So that new moon will be a long silence day. So that way you guys know. And of course, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, here for late night. So everyone, take care and good night.